Oh, okay. Coming at him. Nice. Nice. He's just going to turn around and maybe she's going to burn out. No way. No way. Oh, you got to stop at some point, man. You're going to burn. Oh, come on, man. You can't just... Okay, she bailed. She bailed. Good. You can't just follow him. Come on. Come on, man. Look, listen. I'm not trying to throw shade, man, but we can't be doing this, man. You can't be on fire and chase somebody for that long and then expect anything good to happen, man. Like, he just turns around once she bails and just shoots out. Can't be doing that, man. Can't be doing that. A valiant effort, man, but like not the right play in that situation. You know, stop the burn, get out of there. Like, that's not it. That is not it. Oh, whoa, there's somebody there? Oh, no way. Get him, follow up. Oh,
this is freaking...
That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Doesn't follow up. He's got no health. Like, pop out and shoot him, you know? Like, this is your opportunity. Follow up, you know? Be aggressive. Switch to your other weapon. Do something. Don't just crouch behind this barrier, man. What up, gamers? Welcome back to another episode of Spectating Hunt Showdown, Streamer Edition. Today we're taking a look at one of VOMBUZ's videos, and we're going to be learning what not to do in Hunt Showdown, how not to play like a 3-star. This was taken from a video that VOMBUZ made a little while back where he was unfortunately put in a lobby with a lot of people that were quite a bit less skilled than him. So not only are we going to see a lot of mistakes being made, we're going to learn from those mistakes. There's also a greater discussion to be had here about Hunt's matchmaking system, the MMR system, the star system, all of those kinds of things. So like I say, this is going to be a great one to leave your thoughts on. I want to hear your thoughts, so make sure to comment down below. But again, guys, I learned a lot out of this one. I hope that you guys will as well. And if you do, gamers, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy this episode of Spectating Hunt Showdown. We'll see you out there, gamers. All right, y'all. So here we are at the start of the match. VOMBUZ kind of has an intro here that I want to watch and talk a little bit about because it'll provide some context for some of the reasons why he's in this lobby in this game, some of the decisions being made by some of the, you know, lesser skilled players, and just kind of how to avoid those mistakes, but also an important conversation to be had about the actual matchmaking system itself, which is pretty broken. So he talks about that here, gives some context, and I want to give my own thoughts on it as well. So we'll start with that, and then we'll get into the game right after.
In this one, we're going to be slaughtering some 3-stars, not by choice, but because Hunt Showdown has this matchmaking system in place. And honestly, the whole matchmaking stars, MMR talks are quite draining. We talked about them a lot on streams, and I don't want this to turn into another huge talk about it. All I'm gonna say, Hunt Showdown should not have MMR in system. It should have a new player protection, but it should also not force players like me in the lobbies like this. You'll see, like, most of these players were just hiding around, sneaking around, while I was just like seeking for them and slaughtering them like NPCs pretty much. But that said as well, there's many players that are like 3-stars, like myself. I dipped down low here because I was camped by someone who was similar elo there, and I revived way too many times. And yeah, then this whole chaos is created.
Right, so just really quick, he's saying that he died a bunch of times, and with the MMR system, if you die a bunch of times, so like let's say you have a random 3 or 4-star in your lobby and you're a 6-star, you die a bunch of times to them because you keep getting rezzed, you're going to drop down, which is just like really not how it should work, because VOMBUZ is obviously not a 3-star player, but if somebody kills him over and over, he'll drop down really quick. It is a little bit different now. This video was done about a year ago, so there's some slight changes, but the point remains. It's still very similar, and they haven't fixed it at all. So these points still apply. They're just slightly tweaked now, but it's still the same issue.
Hunt has nothing to do with skill ton attack.
Wall of text, editor note. Of course, there's high skill ceiling in the game, but it's not always strict and down to that. Many 6-stars lose fights because they're too confident. Heyo, that's me. I just rush in there like an idiot. Others can only react and never make plays on their own. Very true. They just die less. So people that are just bushwhacking around, probably not really 6-star players, but you know, they found themselves in those lobbies by crouching around. And the opposite, many stars below will throw everything your way and make you question your gameplay approach and have you sweat to win fights. Exactly. I've died to a lot of random 4-stars because they just come at me, and I'm not used to that. Most 6-stars don't do anything, so I kind of have to make the plays happen against a lot of those players. Not all of them, obviously. There's plenty of aggressive 6-stars, but in a lot of those lobbies, it is a lot more slow, and I kind of have to press the issue. But some random 4-star will get me half the time because they just come at me, and I'm like, yo, respect. So that's kind of what they're saying.
Sometimes you win the fight by luck, RNG, by better positioning, sometimes, of course, by shooting. But a ton of times, it comes down to anybody can die to anybody.
Anybody can tie it to anybody, true, but real quick, TLDR, stars should not be visible to everyone so players can't manipulate them or waste too much time focusing on them rather than the gameplay loop or objectives. Yeah, I agree. I mean, who cares about stars at the end of the day? Really, like, the game is just about having fun. If you like the game, you like it. If you don't, you don't. This is not a competitive game, so people that try and act like it is, it's really funny to me. That's really not the point of the game. Like, this is not Call of Duty or Marvel Rivals, maybe something a little bit more relevant right now, where you have all these crazy, like, leagues and skill ceiling. I mean, there's a big skill ceiling, but these ranks that you go up, you know, gold, diamond, platinum, all these things that you just climb, and there's tons of people playing. So, like, it really means something to get to top 500. But in Hunt, it's not really like that. You know, there's 6 brackets and there's not a ton of people playing all the time. So it's just not the same thing, you know? So it's kind of funny to take it that seriously. It really shouldn't be in the game. It doesn't matter. And the fact that you can go up or down so quickly also makes it kind of irrelevant. So again, just kind of some of my thoughts on it, why it's so broken. I think he says new players should be protected. I agree. I think maybe you bracket it like 1 and 3 stars matched together and then 4 and 6, something like that. Or, you know, maybe for a brand new player, once they hit Bloodline 100, then everybody's kind of thrown into the mix. Something like that. Like, it definitely should be a new player protection for sure. But I don't know. I really want to know your guys' thoughts on how to fix the matchmaking. Maybe if you're a lower skill player, what do you think about some of this stuff? Would you want to just be thrown into the mix? That's how it was originally, and I liked it because nowadays, you know, in high tier 6-star lobbies, everybody crouches around and doesn't do anything. So it's not fun. I like when there's some 4 and 3 stars in there because they just play the game. They mix things up, and I respect that about, you know, lower skill players because they'll just play the game and they don't really care, you know. And I think removing stars would kind of help foster some of that gameplay. So I don't want to talk too much. I know I talk a lot. I know I see the comments, but we'll get back into the video. He'll start the gameplay here soon, but I want to know your guys' thoughts on matchmaking in general and the star system for sure.
Anybody can kill anyone. So yeah, to wrap that up, I think I already babbled too much.
Hey, same.
Have just like a new player protection and not visible stars like this, because also they're very easy to manipulate and some people manipulate them.
Very true.
Anyways, enjoy this highlight.
It's really lame if you do that, by the way. You manipulate your stars to play lower skill players. That's pretty pathetic.
I mean, I did to an extent. And yeah, hope to see you in the bio. Take care. Have a great one. The whole server running silencers, I swear.
Everybody running silencers. Hey, that's how it is today too, man. Okay, really quick, I do want to know, I died to one of these poison concertina traps like a week or 2 ago playing instantly, and I thought that they changed this to where this wasn't an instant down anymore. So if I misunderstood that or something, another thing to let me know. I thought that they changed that to where you're not just dying instantly, but I'm telling you, I stepped on one of these. It was great placement. I was like, wow, I did not see that, and just died immediately. So I thought they changed this. I know it used to be an insta-kill, which is why he's placing these, but nowadays I thought it wasn't that way. So let me know if I'm wrong. I might have misunderstood. Maybe I just made that up. I don't know. But anyway, that's I kind of want to know about this trap because I died to it the other day.
Is it upstairs? Nice. Who's that?
Also, I know I'm stopping a lot. I'll let it play for a little bit. I just wanted to show, if you're a new player and you haven't seen Thunder Shower yet, this is that time of day. So little teaser here. It is my favorite time of day. It's super cool. You have this dynamic time of day here. So sometimes it's kind of brighter outside. The sun is shining through the clouds like you see here. And then it'll change dynamically throughout the match, which is awesome. And it gets darker, and then the thunder and the rain starts pouring down. It gets super loud. You can't hear anything. I'm telling you, somebody could be running a few feet from you can't hear it. So completely changes the gameplay of Hunt itself because you just can't hear anything. It's almost like playing with no audio. So really cool. If you haven't seen Thunder Shower yet, this is it. Awesome time of day. So atmospheric. Very cool. Anyway, I'll let it play. Don't worry.
So one drop.
I mean, great headshot. Spark Sniper, man. What do we even say about that? Great shot. Spark Sniper's so fun, man. Single shot rifles, man, super fun. I think this was the Tide of Shadows event. I believe this is where Rotjaw was introduced. I'm pretty sure this is what that is. You got the Rotjaw icon up there. I think this is when he was first introduced. He or she, I don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah, I get stuck on stuff, man.
I was listening to what he was saying. I think this is when it was first introduced, and the thunderstorm and all that. So fun, man. I don't think it was Desau. Desau was with Scrapbeak, I'm pretty sure, is when that was. Oh, nice. Nice. The hand crossbow. Firebolt. Very fun.
There's people on the Roger. There's some distant shots.
You can already tell it's a lower.
This lamp is so uncomfortable.
Ooh, nice shot, man.
This lamp is so
nice shot, but again,
this lamp is...
I've talked about this a lot. This mistake on this guy's part, man. Like, you hear somebody kind of moving around up top, like they're obviously kind of probably a higher skill player based on the fact that they just got somebody down, probably this guy's teammate. They're just kind of running around. You really don't want to just crouch peek this angle when he's right above you. He's going to see you. Like, it's very obvious, you know, that he's going to see you here. So not the best idea to just crouch peek an angle. In general, you don't really want to be crouch peeking unless you know for sure that this person doesn't know you're there. But I've talked about this a lot. Just, you can't be crouch peeking around angles like this. So one of our first mistakes we see here.
So comfortably placed there. That was the...
Good shot. Good shot, but...
The fella hiding. Guess we go Roger now, because I'm hearing shots up there. Nobody here. This lobby's... Speaking of that lobbies earlier. This is trios, but it's dead. I'm gonna go pledge and... Go see what up.
Oh, sweet. Okay, the rain's coming down now. This is what it's like. It gets really dark. The rain just comes down super heavily. So it looks like he just rotated around, maybe got some clues, see where people is. Now he's back at church, and sounds like people are fighting boss now. It's probably a duo that he got earlier.
They're speaking in-game.
Uh-oh, somebody's alt chatting. Chatters! Chatters! Thunder shower, man. Look at this. So cool.
One of them died to my trap.
Oh, it's his trap. I thought they died to the boss or something. He died to his trap. Nice.
But they planted earlier.
He must have put some traps down up here that we didn't see. Probably in this window. Yeah, exactly. Good placement, man. Great placement. If you see here this window, as somebody vaults in there, like, they're not going to see that, especially on, you know, a foggy or a rainy day or something, a rainy map like this. You don't have Vigilant, which I never bring. You're probably going to hit this trap and die immediately, which she did. And he looks like he's going to trap up the body, too. Good placement. Something to be thinking about with traps. Where are you placing them so people can't see them? Oh no, Spider's totally bugged. That was weird. Oh, it looks so weird up there, man. I don't like that. Spider looks so weird and it's just chilling there. I don't want to see it, man. It's nasty. I always hit traps like that when I place them. I immediately will try and jump over them, just hit them. Dude, oh, dude, it's so gross, this thing. I'm probably dying to this trap. I'll forget it's there, A, and B, I'll miss the jump. I just can't hit those jumps, man, when I place traps. And I also try and jump over bear traps, which you can't do. Oh yeah, I should see what his loadout is next time he switches something. I even look. Oh. Oh no. Did they try Necro?
Try to defuse. Or to do something, I don't know.
Oh, man. Okay.
2 dead by traps.
Somehow he dies to the trap. I don't know if he didn't see it. You gotta be looking for traps, man.
That worked out too well. Wonder if we can fit it all in one
just
clip.
Death trap here, man.
Spider and 2 traps. Killing.
Oh, this is before they made the change.
I looted her already, right?
Where only certain things can take out Concertina. That was the guy that he got earlier, that green shirt, I think. So maybe it was a trio, and one of them was just sneaking around, the female hunter there? I'm not sure.
I didn't loot her? I thought I did.
Look at the Spider-Man. What is happening?
Oh,
I don't like this. Oh, its face. It just looked at him. It looked right at him. It said, what's up?
Not burning?
No.
It's burned out. Spider got unstuck meanwhile.
It's still red. Interesting. Because we saw the... I can't remember what that skin is, but the first guy he got was like the kind of gatory skin-ish. Like snake skin or something. And then these two. So maybe it was a trio, but it's still red, so I don't know. Oh, dude, the sounds. The Spider-Man. It's the worst. It's the worst. Disgusting. Oh, man. He's stressing me out with these traps, dude. He is absolutely stressing me out. I'm telling you, I'm hitting those every time. Oh, there must be somebody here. Did we miss an edit or a cut? Did I miss a cut? I don't know. We just heard somebody like ready up their gun or switch ammo or something. So he readies up his knife here. Oh no! I feel like this guy's gonna crouch in.
Restoration is just normally when you heal and restore your health.
No way. We're gonna predict what's gonna happen. I haven't seen this part. I watched like the first 5 minutes of this. I've not seen this part. I'm guessing this guy's gonna crouch on in, and VOMBUZ is just gonna stab him in the face. Let's see what happens. There's his gun. No way. There's his gun. Oh no. Okay, well not. Okay, well there it is. There it is, man. No way. Is that a drilling? Oh, man, we can't be doing that. We can't be doing that, man. It's so loud. Like you're so loud crouching on wood like that. Like, no way. We can't be doing that.
The second time today that you're like, "What's up, boss?"
I respect that he's trying to come in and like do something, you know, but that's not it. That's not it. Don't want to be crouching around all that. You're so loud.
But this is why I switch
target.
now to the knives.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to look at the load. Ooh, nice hit. I like that. Just a little hip fire action. I'm gonna see what his loadout is really quick. Okay. Sparks sniper, hand crossbow. It looks like fire on both. Regular knife, first aid, concertina trap, poison trap. Again, what's up with that trap? I don't know anymore. You got a vit shot. You got 2 flash bombs. This was once again another game where flash bomb was elite back then. It's not anymore, obviously, but very good back then. So a worthy consumable to bring in, and then a stam shot. Okay, nice. Pretty typical loadout for back then. Nice little hip fire shot. I like that. Oh, once again, respect. Ooh. Not the best throw, but I respect the attempt of actually trying to go for a choke. One thing you won't really see in higher tier lobbies. I don't bring in chokes, you know, but you won't really see that too much. So I respect that a lot. Oh, this guy's going flash himself. Hey, going for the flash. Flash himself. Oh, he's going to run into this trap. No way. He's going to flash himself and run into this trap. No way. Oh, he found it. Nice. Okay. All right. There he is. Yeah, getting burned. Oh, shoot.
Multiple.
I mean, okay, they got a good tag on him, but like mistakes here. He's just crouching right there. Like VOMBUZ is right above you. You just got hit by a sparks. Like you probably don't want to just be crouching right where this person is and they know exactly where you are. So good tag by the partner here. But once again, like you can't just be crouching in front of somebody. It's such an easy hit for VOMBUZ. I mean, it's just like playing with his food.
Right, this
is kind of just what not to do in Hunt right here, you know. I like to rotate out. It's probably what I would do too.
Someone outside.
What's this? Editor note, this guy and burned out green shirt upstairs in the original team that I left for a while resupplying because it was White Whisper. Yeah. Oh, so this is it that Gator guy again?
Someone outside.
Yeah, I think that's the first one he got. Okay, so he's saying green shirt is the partner. Okay. Oh, he got him. He just got him. Maybe I burned his last bar here with the crossbow. I didn't even realize it. Nice. Yeah, he got him. That's crazy. This guy had no health. Okay. Respect, though. Another thing you're not seeing in higher tier lobbies, like this guy has no health. He's still pushing in for bounty, man. Like, I do respect that. You know, it's kind of like we said in the intro. That's what 3 and 4 stars, in my experience, tend to do. You know, they just kind of have no regard for human life, including their own, which is awesome. You know, like they're actually playing the game, whereas a lot of high tier 6-star lobbies are just people crouching around because they actually care about a little star on a screen. You know, it's crazy. I just rush in there and I get super bored in those lobbies, so I usually die, you know, but I can't play that way. It's just not fun for me. I don't care about that. Like, I just want to actually play the game, which is why I think it'd be fun to have everybody in the same lobby, like maybe 4 through 6 you bracket, 1 through 3 you bracket, like we said earlier. Because I just feel like 4 and 5 star, 4 star especially, just bring something to the table where they're pretty good players, decently skilled. They just maybe make some mistakes here and there. They misplay, but they're not bad by any means. They just kind of misplay and they're YOLO, you know, but I think that breaks up the flow a little bit of people just crouching around. That's why I like to have kind of everybody in a lobby. If it's all 6 stars, trios and snipers and all this stuff, bushwooking, like nothing ever happens. A lot of times in the really high tier lobbies, like people don't do anything, you know, nobody gets boss, everybody just baits, everybody sits around, and then I die to somebody from 150 meters away with a sniper or something. I'm like, what is this? It's not even fun. You know, so just how do we make the game like more fun, you know, not so sweaty? It's just really cringe to like care about that in this game where it's like such a small player base and there's no real brackets or anything to show for like, oh, I'm a 6-star. Who cares, man? Like pretty small populated game. Like it doesn't matter. Let's just have fun and enjoy the game that we all love. So anyway, mini rant there. We'll get back to the game. But yeah, I respect this guy for actually pushing in. That was the point of this tangent. I respect this guy for actually pushing in with no health and trying to get bounty. Shout out to, I probably wouldn't even do that, man. So shout out. And it's probably not a good idea, but hey, shout out anyway. Got this long ammo enjoyer trying to get VOMBUZ down here. Nice tag again.
Holy, I can't
follow up. Okay, he tried. Good. He tried. I wasn't sure if he's just going to run or if he's going to try and follow up. You got to aggress. One mistake I see, you know, maybe lower skilled players doing is they don't aggress, you know, they don't follow up on the things that they just did. So make sure you aggress. He did. He did try, but so good on him.
Meanwhile.
Oh, so somebody's outside serpenting. Got it. Just trying to keep track of where I'm just trying to keep track of where
man. What's up with these hunters dying to one burn?
So one team in here, one team outside.
She's mounted in there.
Oh, no way.
She's mounted in there.
No way you're going to let him crouch and stare at you for that long without getting a shot off. Maybe she was relevering or something. I don't know. But this is crazy that he can just crouch here and line up hip fire sparks this long. You can't be doing this kind of stuff again in higher tier lobbies. Like, you're going to get smacked immediately if you take a peek like this and just crouch in somebody's way. Like, you're dead. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, you got to get out of there, my man. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Burns her again. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Coming at him. Nice. Nice. He's just going to turn around. And maybe she's going to burn out. No way. No way. Oh, you got to stop at some point, man. You're going to burn. Oh, come on, man. You can't just... Okay, she bailed. She bailed. Good. You can't just follow him. Oh. Come on. Come on, man. Look, listen. I'm not trying to throw shade, man, but we can't be doing this, man. You can't be on fire and chase somebody for that long and then expect anything good to happen, man. Like, he just turns around once she bails and just shoots out. Can't be doing that, man. Can't be doing that. A valiant effort, man, but, like, not the right play in that situation. Oh, you know, stop the burn, get out of there. Like, that's not it. That is not it. Oh, whoa, there's somebody there? Oh, no way. Get him. Follow up. Oh,
this is freaking...
That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Doesn't follow up. He's got no health. Like, pop out and shoot him. You know, like, this is your opportunity. Follow up. You know, be aggressive. Switch to your other weapon. Do something. Don't just crouch behind this barrier, man. He gets him down because she doesn't follow
This is freaking insanity.
Fanning. Just blowing all the shots. Not pacing the shots. Not taking time. This elo is insanity, man. Like, shout out to this elo. It's crazy down here. And they just go for insta-reses, too. Like, okay, we got one flash coming out. See if he takes advantage of that. I'm guessing he's just going to, yeah, knife her down. I mean, this is kind of lame because in today's meta, like, you're not able to do this stuff, man. Like, there's no flash like this. It was so OP. This is exactly what you do back in the day. Free kill. I'd probably bring in something like a frag now and, like, I might still get them because I'll cook it and maybe throw it over this railing and they still die, but you can't do this stuff anymore. So that's kind of lame. Like, what are we supposed to do with that, you know? But Flash was elite back in the day. But yeah, I mean, probably instead of that now, like I say, just bring a frag, cook it, throw over the railing. They're probably dead anyway, but maybe not. Okay, he's placing another trap. Let's see if this team takes the time to see if there's a trap on their partner or if they just res them into it and let them die. Don't be a bad teammate, man. Like, don't be resing your... Oh, no. He's going to do it. He's going to res him into a trap. Don't be this guy. Do not be a bad teammate, man. Why? There's a literal trap on the body. Take the trap down, man. Oh. I mean, they got to be super new. Like, again, like this is the problem, man, with the MMR system, is how people like VOMBUZ, not that he's doing it intentionally, he's not at all, but you can drop down to lower MMR relatively quickly. Again, it's slightly tuned now, so it's not as fast, but you can still do it. Like, you can definitely still do it. And he shouldn't be in this lobby, you know? So these guys are probably relatively new. There definitely needs to be new player protection, but even still, like, you can learn from these mistakes. If this is you playing or if you do these similar kind of things, don't be resing your teammate into a trap. What are we doing, man? Look for a trap. Don't just be hard peeking an angle. Like, these aren't even just hunt specific things. These are like shooter game things. So if you find yourself always dying like this, or, you know, just getting stomped, like, there's probably something you're doing wrong. And this is what they're doing wrong. You can't just hard peek angles like this in any game, man. You're going to get clapped. So again, a lot of mistakes being made here. This is exactly what not to do in hunt, but we're trying to learn from it. So. Oh, the hive's going to come.
Oh.
100% always the hive will come back to get you. You know, if there's one thing that's consistent in this game, it's that if you throw a hive bomb, they're coming back at you. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Don't go for the res again. There's no way. Oh. Could have had him. Could have had him. Slow down. This guy's panicking, it seems like. It's a 1v1, I think. I don't think there's anybody left outside or anything. It's a 1v1. This guy's panicking. Definitely could have got VOMBUZ here if he just slowed down and didn't just immediately unload all the fanning rounds. Slow down, take a breath if you get into these types of situations. Don't move so fast that you forget to take a trap off your partner or blow all your fanning rounds immediately. Like, just take a beat, man. You could have got him. This guy could have. I don't know if he does. Maybe he does, but he definitely could have got him. VOMBUZ is going to run here. Oh, no. Okay. I mean, good on them for being aggressive. They're trying to follow up, but this is an example of probably when to disengage. I've done this to people. Like, this kind of was called a ninja in Halo days. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen my Ultimate Hunt Showdown guide, but I talk about how I came from competitive Halo. So one thing you do in Halo, especially with like MLG settings, competitive settings, there was no radar. So somebody would be, you know, following you. They get a couple tags on you. They're going to rush around the corner to try and clean you up. You just jump up and behind them and ninja them, backstab them, assassinate them is what it was called. So you can ninja them, you know, and that's kind of what he does here. I do this a lot to people even today. It's like something that translated over from those days for me. There's actually a clip just like that in my last solo guide if you want to go check it out. It's in the intro, so like the first 45 seconds. But I just like do something really unexpected and just whip around on somebody and stab them. And that's something that you kind of want to be wary of if you're going against a higher skilled player. You don't want to be too overly aggressive. I know we say to be aggressive and follow up. It's maybe a little too much here. You know, they went too hard after him. Like, all you really got to do is turn around and stab him, because this guy's got no health. He light stabs him with a knife and gets him down. So this person has no health. They got a little too, you know, excited here. Probably should have disengaged, toss a nade, anything other than this. But you don't always expect somebody to turn around and stab you, but you probably should, you know, especially in this type of a scenario. Just kind of too easy, you know.
I don't know,
Mistakes
man.
were made.
This doesn't feel right. You can't even
Mistakes
make
were
highlight
made.
out of this. This is just for live audience, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, again, he really shouldn't be in this lobby. It is what it is, you know. Not his fault, you know.
Finishes Raja now.
There it is.
That's the poor team that I thought is extracting, man. No way. Unless people are going for the objective here, right? This is a 3-star lobby. This is the first time that I got to the 3 stars.
That is so true, man. Once again, we're outside in Thunderstorm. Very cool. But again, like I was saying earlier, man, in higher tier lobbies, 6-star, you know, high tier 6-star MMR, people are not going for objective very often, you know. People still do, don't get me wrong, but like Raja, you're not seeing Raja get banished ever in higher tier lobbies, because people just bait. You know, they just bait, they sneak around, they're so afraid to die and like lose a star rating. They just bait, don't do anything. Like, it's really not fun. So I'm just trying to find a way, like, how do we make the game fun and balanced and not push new players away? There has to be new player protection for sure, but I really think that like 4 through 6 stars should just be thrown in there, man. Like, I think the game should look like, maybe you got one duo that's a 6-star team, you got a trio that's like a 4, 5, 6, you got another trio that's all 5s, maybe a trio that's like 2 4s. Yeah, you know, like, people should just be thrown in there, you know, I think. And maybe that'll still have the same problems. I don't know. But I just miss the old hunt days where everybody was thrown into the mix. And it was a lot more fun, because each kind of bracket of MMR does have a very specific play style. Like I say, very high tier 6-star MMR, super slow, very unfun. And also that's where a lot of the cheaters are. I probably run into who I think is a cheater once every, I don't know, 20, 30 games, something like that. It's not crazy often, but it definitely happens and they definitely exist. And they're naturally going to be in the higher lobbies because they're just getting everybody, so that's another problem with those lobbies. But I think just throwing everybody in, maybe even removing the stars or something like that, I don't know, I just think that would fix the game and just allow people to have fun again. Because I remember before the star system, everybody was playing, everybody was having a good time. So I miss those days, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts on how you would fix it. I'm very curious to see. Maybe we can provide some kind of constructive criticism.
MMR madness, straight up remove it.
Yeah.
Or enforce it only for the new players. It's just, you can see that they're very new to the shooter games. They think Hunt Showdown is a horror game because one of them shoots me.
Yeah.
And goes like this.
Exactly.
And stops,
Exactly.
You can see that there's lack of experience.
Just basic shooter mechanics, like what not to do in a shooter game.
But not matchmaking like this that allows players like me to.
The game is not about the AI and the boss targets. It's not a horror game, just like you said. It's a shooter, and these are basic shooter mechanics of what not to do.
Yeah, Pitut, I was 6-star today at the start of the stream. That's how busted the system is. That's why I tell everybody the stars are meaningless in this game.
So cool.
They only should matter to the new
anything
players.
Or hear anything. Oh, there's somebody out here. Who is this? Just chilling here.
Legolas up in this.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
nice shot.
This hunter is good.
Nice shot. Okay. Very nice shot.
Good on her, man. Concertina's on my body, but
yeah,
doesn't matter.
Just
we have resilience.
Throwing concertinas, man. Hey, nice bow shot.
Experienced. But yeah, Devilish, that's a whole matchmaking, You
maybe
being
this
4 or
one,
5 stars as a new player, you'll get in those stale lobbies where people are just not making moves. I mean, these guys as well, those from church earlier, bless them, but they were playing so slow and stealthy, they probably get more kills on average than they die, and that's way.
But at the same time, playing slow like that and relying on fanning RNG got them killed at the end too. True.
They will get to 6 stars faster than other players.
That's a good point too, is that not every 6-star is alike. And not every 4, 3, 5 stars alike. Some 6 stars do not deserve, quote unquote, not that it matters at all, but don't deserve to be 6 stars because they just creep around. They're not actually good at the game. It's one thing to be actually good at the game, be able to make plays, be able to hit shots, and it's another thing to sit in a bush. Those two are not the same, and that's another reason why 6-star lobbies are so weird, because again, not all 6 stars are the same, not all 4 stars are the same. It's very weird, so I think that's why I think just putting us all together will kind of fix that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I do remember what it used to be like, and it was a lot more fun, like I was saying.
People don't team up here, though.
Burn Enjoyer. Hey, man, if you're a solo, team up, like he's saying, dude. Team up, man. Stay strong in the bayou, solos. We need each other.
Crossbow? Maybe they took my crossbow. Oh, no, wait. I don't have normal bows.
I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? Oh, back before Necro was a single use, a burn trait. See if he just keeps rezzing.
I'm thinking to talk with them, man, but they usually just pull the trigger.
Well, you probably shouldn't do this though, because then you're just gonna stay in this lobby if you keep dying.
Prestige 48 as well. Holy.
Oh, maybe this guy was the ranking. Is this the end? I want some music to play that's gonna DMCA. Okay, yeah, I guess that's it. All right, well, again, there was a lot to be learned in this one as far as what not to do in Hunt Showdown. We saw a lot of mistakes on those guys' part. It's not totally their fault. They're probably newer to the game, but it is somewhat your fault. I don't want to completely let people off the hook. You can't just complain and be like, oh, I die and this is unfair and whatever. You have to learn, you have to take things on yourself, and that's how you get better. You kind of have to look yourself in the mirror and go, oh, I did that wrong. How can I improve? How can I get better? That's a big part of these videos too, even for myself, how can I learn from people that are more experienced from me? How can I learn from my own plays, my own mistakes? You really kind of have to be objective with yourself if you ever want to get actually better at these kind of games, and these guys were making mistakes. I mean, there's no two ways about it. Like, you can't be crouch peeking like that. You can't be playing that slow. Like, those are just mistakes, and those are kind of basic shooter mechanics. So it probably doesn't apply to a lot of you watching, because I'm guessing that people watching these types of videos are pretty in tune with Hunt, but it certainly will apply. Some of these things will, and we all make mistakes, and that's totally fine. That's why a lot of my solo guides are, the highlights and the lowlights. I don't just want to cut all the best stuff together and be like, look, I never die and I never miss. No, not at all, man. Like, I miss plenty of shots. I die plenty of times. Like, I lose plenty of games, and I want to show both, because that's a real and raw kind of experience within any game, and especially a game like Hunt Showdown, where you're going to die a lot. You're going to lose a lot, but you really want to kind of like take every experience about like, what could I do better? What could I have learned there? Sometimes just going to have fun and just play the game and it's whatever, but you really want to try and learn if you're trying to actually get better at the game. What did I do wrong here? How can I, kind of remedy that for my next game? How can I get better? And that's why I love these kinds of videos. So we're going to leave it there, guys. If you like this one, I hope you did. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one, gamers. Peace.